NBC6 investigator Willard Shepard was the only journalist to go underwater to see it firsthand.
Off we go with the flashlight showing us the way.
NBC6 reporter and investigator and pilot Willard Shepard gives us a closer look at all of this.
Well, Trina, very sad anytime this happens in our community here in South Florida. For those of us who fly, this is really a worst-case scenario. Most accidents during the takeoff or landing phase of flight.
NBC6 investigator Willard Shepard is live at the courthouse in Fort Lauderdale with more. And why? Willard.
This gives at least one juror, and that's all it takes, to come forward and say they're not going to execute Mr. Cruz, that the longer it takes, those jurors, that one juror could come forward and empathize with what Cruz's argument is here. Here inside this room at United States Southern Command in Doral, this is what it looks like. On the big screen, they can track all of the satellites that Space Command has in orbit.
NBC6 investigator Willard Shepard has the story you'll see only right here on 6.
Arnaldo had lived in the group home for a year and a half, one of several stops for him, since his story went worldwide in 2016. That's when he sat in the middle of the street, his unarmed caregiver with his hands up next to him. And for so many back in South Florida who have loved ones here, help is arriving to these locations. We went to one town up high in the hills in the mountains when the rescue teams got there for the first time. For this woman who lives in rural Haiti, you could see the relief on her face that someone came to heal the pain. See a lot of children out here, a lot of adults with their families. This is the first time that the Coast Guard today has been able to get here. You see the mountaintop here, 7,000 feet. Until today, the Coast Guard did not come here and land because of the weather. I'm Willard Shepard, an investigative reporter here at NBC6, also a lieutenant colonel in the United States Air Force Reserve. I went in 2 years after I got out of college, had a chance to go fly A-10s. If you look closely at my wings, you can see that they have been signed. I felt honored. The person who signed my wings is Lieutenant Colonel Harry Stewart. He's one of the Tuskegee Airmen still alive today. Those of us who come in the generations behind him try to do our best, and I'm just really proud to have been able to be a part of that today.